oh yeah, I don't really have much makeup on today. Natural today, but the craziest thing, I'm doing Doordash. I'm doing a bunch of things. I just went to the post office to ship some items out, and it's after the post office closed, but I know like the details about each post office and like the ins and outs because of my Amazon business that when I was doing it like very heavily, like I really know like the certain hubs and like what time the trucks leave and stuff like that, and like how you can get your packages shipped out, like which location is best to go to and all of that information, right? So I was just going, and I know that it's closed. It closed at 5, but I know their trucks don't leave until 6, and it's like a hub, kind of like a main location, and they have like this like drop-off bin where the handle pulls back and you put the packages in and then you push it forward. So it was stuck when I went in there just now. And there was this lady there, and she had a box, and she was like, oh, you know, like trying to open it, and she didn't understand what was happening. So I told her, oh yeah, it gets jammed because it's full. And there's no other way to like leave your package because there's nobody to help you, and it's just like, and then she was like, well, I could just leave it here and like hopefully they get it. And I'm like, you don't want to do that because somebody could steal it. And she's like, oh yeah. And then I had my stuff, but my stuff was smaller, and so I put it in the letter slot, and I'm like, they don't like it when you put stuff in here, bigger things in here, like parcels instead of letters. But since it's jammed, I'm just gonna put my stuff in here. And it was like a lot smaller of a slot. And then she, because I did that, she tried her box in there, and it perfectly fit, and she was able to like put it in, and it went, and then opened it back up, and it's like gone, right? So we were both like, we're like, oh wow, you know, and we high-fived each other, and it was like we had known each other. And she was like, you were the miracle that this wouldn't have got shipped out if it wasn't for you. And we high-fived each other. It was so like cool. And then she was so happy, and like, you know, we're like, oh, have a nice day, like, you know, and just smiles. Both of us were just smiling and happy and going along our way. And like, she went into her car with her family and probably telling them what happened and stuff, and smiling and happy. And it was just like a really great thing. And then I sat in my car, and I was like, I know that was, you know, I'm an earth angel, and so I go into the path of people to help them just on a regular basis. This kind of stuff happens to me all the time, and there's been things like, I just see like signs and synchronicities like everywhere I go, and I'm just happen to be in these places helping people with these small things, but it makes them happy, and it makes me happy, and it's like miraculous, like that this is all happening. It's just like, it gives me chills. And like, I had you know, my manifestations are able to be realized, and I'm able to stay on my path. Doing Doordash helps me along my path because it gives me a break in some of the other things that I'm doing in my entrepreneurial life. I'm trying to create a momentum for this Earth Healer movement with health and every area of my life, like exercise and eating healthy, and there's just so much a part that's in my manifestation that it's so massive, this world peace manifestation, that it takes this intricate web of things that need to happen in order to achieve the final outcome, you know? So it's like the world, I'm hearing the world is helping me. So please join this Earth Healer movement. Subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss this. You know, it's a momentum. So it's slowly progressing. It can't be faster than what it is. It has to be a slow progression. And then once it builds up momentum, it's like a snowball effect. And, you know, once it gets its footing and it starts going and getting bigger, it's like unstoppable. And it's already unstoppable, but it's still a small snowball. So, you know, it's going regardless of whatever you might assume or presume from the amount of followers, or if I don't post as often, or all of these 3D I mean like real life, like